In the headlines, the Ministry of Health optimistic the country can achieve herd immunity against COVID-19 by August. Investigators from the CARICOM Implementation Agency for Crime and Security arrive on island to look into the death of a man who was in police custody. And Dominica launches another initiative to encourage more visitors to the country. I'm Andrea Louis with the Channel 5 News. Back with the details after this.
Your old tablet? That's so 2020. Get a Samsung A7 tablet from Flow for only $99 when you sign up for a new All-In or All-In Plus bundle. Enjoy faster broadband speeds to surf and stream, more TV channels in HD to stay entertained, and unlimited flow-to-flow fixed minutes to stay in touch with everyone you love. So sign up today for a new bundle from Flow. Visit discoverflow.co for more information. Terms and conditions apply.
We are strong, we are resilient, and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times, and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid, but there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. We're in this together. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
Thank you for staying with us. First up, a team of police officers from CARICOM Impacts has arrived on island to investigate the death of a man who was in police custody. Kerwin Prosper of Kings Hill died while in police custody over the carnival weekend. Acting Chief of Police Lincoln Corbett says a team of 3 was sworn in as special constables upon arrival to the country.
I wish to report that investigators from CARICOM, as part of the Regional Investigative Management System, arrived in the Commonwealth of Dominica on March 17, 2021. They were sworn in as special constables on that same day. The 3 officers are here assisting with the investigation into circumstances surrounding the death of Kerwin Prosper of Kings Hill. Prosper died on Monday, February 15, 2021, while in police custody.
The police officers are expected to be in Dominica for 2 weeks in the first instance, though this may be subject to change.
They have begun their work from the time they were sworn in. As I said, they were sworn in on the very day that they touched down in Dominica. They were sworn in. So they have all the powers and privileges as a police officer in Dominica. The MOU, as we agreed upon, is for initial 2 weeks, but there's nothing barring an extension of the time, but they'll be here initially for a 2-week period.
In more developments, Dominica is continuing on its path to ensure its tourism sector rebounds after the COVID-19 pandemic. The words of marketing executive with the Discover Dominica Authority, Samantha Leta, as the DDA launched the country's Work in Nature or WIN initiative. The Work in Nature Extended Stay Visa program allows applicants to obtain a visa for 18 months to work remotely in Dominica. Applications can be processed in as little as a week. Leta says Dominica is the ideal place for the Work in Nature program as there are several elements working in its favor.
Dominica is well positioned to welcome individuals to our shores as part of this Work in Nature program, due to its impressive management of the COVID-19 pandemic. As of yesterday, we have a total of 14 active cases of COVID-19, and all of them are being detected upon arrival. We have also been given the information that we have over 14,000 persons who have already been vaccinated here in Dominica. I should also point out that Dominica has recently been awarded the Safe Travel Stamp, which is a global safety and hygiene stamp for travel and tourism. And it reassures our travelers that the destination's protocols are endorsed by the World Health Organization and the Center for Disease Control. Of course, all this spells very good news for us with this recognition.
The marketing executive says the country is tapping into the growing population of remote workers who need a safe place away from home to continue working.
We have seen a recent trend of remote workers and digital nomads, and this has been rising over the last 5 years. And of course, it has accelerated dramatically due to this ongoing pandemic as these persons seek safer places to work and live. Dominica now not only has the opportunity for tapping into this new market, but also to create lasting economic opportunities beyond tourism, and to create that lasting connection now and into the future when persons work in Dominica, work in nature, work in Dominica.
Minister for Tourism, Denise Charles, urged stakeholders to get on board with the program so the entire country can realize success from the WIN program.
So Work in Nature presents you another opportunity to attract new residents to our country and have significant economic impact. But in order for this program to be truly successful, everyone from the immigration officer to the taxi driver to a cashier or server at a restaurant has to play their part to make our friends feel welcome and part of the community. I need everyone to make our WIN residents feel like true winners for having selected to live in one of the safest and most natural havens in the world.
Applications for the Work in Nature Extended Stay Visa can be accessed at windominica.gov.dm. In more top stories, newly appointed CEO of CREED says she is pleased with the level of progress made under the program so far. The Climate Resilience Execution Agency of Dominica, CREED, was created after Hurricane Maria to help Dominica develop itself into a climate-resilient nation. Several projects are being supervised by CREED to meet this objective, including the construction of regional emergency shelters, the Disaster Vulnerability Reduction Project, housing and agriculture projects, and the East Coast Road Project. Chief Executive Officer of CREED, Francine Barron, says she is pleased with the level of work done to date.
I am satisfied with the progress that Dominica has made so far on its resilience journey. I think that journey began post-Tropical Storm Erica with our Build Back Better policy, which was expanded post-Hurricane Maria to weatherproofing the country and making Dominica climate resilient. We have a clear strategy. We have a concrete plan. We are well on our way. We see the hundreds of resilient homes being built across Dominica, the resilient infrastructure, roads, bridges, schools, health centers, hospitals, the new policies, revised building standards, the transformation into a digital economy, diversification of our tourism offerings, among so many other initiatives. My greatest concern is the ability to continue to mobilize the significant resources that are required to fund the transformation of Dominica, particularly in a post-COVID world.
CREED's CEO went on to explain what resilience looks like under the Climate Resilience Recovery Plan to 2030.
Some of the main targets under the CRRP is having zero fatalities from extreme weather events, communities being able to operate independently for 15 days post-disaster. As we know, in Dominica, many of our communities are vulnerable and they are liable to be cut off in the event of a disaster. So that target is particularly important. 90% of our housing stock built or retrofitted to resilient building codes. Again, with Hurricane Maria, 90% of our homes were either damaged or destroyed. This again is a particularly important target. 100% of national budgeting policies in place and enforced, and government performance measurement frameworks informed by resilience targets.
Barron encouraged members of the public to play their part in ensuring Dominica reaches its goal of becoming a climate-resilient country.
Resilience requires a whole-of-country effort. Every one of us has an obligation to build our own resilience. We are trying also to revive the spirit of Kudme, volunteerism, in our communities, because self-help and cooperation are essential parts of being resilient.
You are watching the Channel 5 News. Stay tuned for more after the break.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD, all for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better. Your old tablet? That's so 2020. Get a Samsung A7 tablet from Flow for only $99 when you sign up for a new all-in or all-in plus bundle. Enjoy faster broadband speeds to surf and stream, more TV channels in HD to stay entertained, and unlimited flow-to-flow fixed minutes to stay in touch with everyone you love. So sign up today for a new bundle from Flow. Visit discoverflow.co for more information. Terms and conditions apply.
We are strong, we are resilient, and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times, and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid, but there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. We're in this together. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
Welcome back. August 2021, the target date for Dominica to achieve herd immunity. The forecast by Chief Medical Officer Dr. David Johnson when he addressed the Ministry of Health press briefing on Thursday. As of Wednesday, 17th March, 14,583 people, or 31% of the target population, had received the first dose of the vaccine. The target population represents 2/3 of the entire population. In order to achieve herd immunity, the ministry needs to vaccinate almost 100% of the target population. The Chief Medical Officer says if all goes according to plan, then herd immunity should be achieved by August this year.
We are determined to reach herd immunity in Dominica by vaccinating at least 70% of the population. We really think that we can achieve this milestone by August this year. We are very optimistic, extremely optimistic that Dominica can be one of the first countries to reach herd immunity. In the region, or the region and the world, they're looking closely at what we're doing in Dominica. We will be ramping up, as you have heard, the campaign by bringing the vaccines as close as possible to all of our citizens. So we're trying to reach our citizens where they are.
As the country's vaccination program continues, Dr. Johnson reassured the public that there is no need for fear over the Oxford-AstraZeneca vaccine being used in Dominica. His comments come against the backdrop of countries in Europe halting the use of the Oxford-AstraZeneca vaccine due to reports of blood clots after receiving the jab.
It is expected that the AstraZeneca will be available and used in around 142 different countries through what we refer to as the COVAX facility. It is important, however, to underscore that the batches used in Europe or the European Union are not the same as what is used in the Caribbean. In the Caribbean, there is the UK batch, there is the batch produced from the Serum Institute of India, and also from Korea. And for us in Dominica, the batch of AstraZeneca that we have is from the Serum Institute of India.
National epidemiologist Dr. Shaluddin Ahmed also added his voice to the call for Dominicans to be vaccinated and reported that at the end of day Thursday, the country had 14 active cases of COVID-19, all of which are imported cases.
As of today, our active cases are 14. Total recovered cases are 146. And to date, there is no death due to COVID-19. Among the active cases, 11 females, 3 males. Their age range between 19 to 69 years, with a median age of 30 years. All of them are imported ones. Of these 14, 7 of them are non-nationals. 12 of them were detected through our day 5 testing, and 2 were detected on arrival at the airport.
And 24 entrepreneurs will soon be better equipped to survive in the business world. This is the focus of an entrepreneurial development program organized by the Dominica Youth Business Trust, DYBT, which comes to an end next week. Enterprise Development Officer of the DYBT, Philip Roll, says despite the challenges of the COVID-19 crisis, entrepreneurs are showcasing their innovation through their business ideas.
Like any other industry, COVID has affected small businesses tremendously. However, but I think because of our youthfulness as entrepreneurs, we are able to adapt a bit better. So we're not as rigid as probably some older entrepreneurs. So we're able to assess the situation and adapt. And I mean, this is what this training will teach as well, how to adapt. Because for an entrepreneur, the purpose is to stay in business and not necessarily in a business. So this is what we are trying to get across through this training program. We have, a very expansive selection of new and upcoming businesses. I mean, they range from different services to agro-processing to food and beverage, a lot of different industries, and we're happy to have such a variety.
Roll pointed to a mentorship program as key in helping young entrepreneurs realize success in the industry.
I think as young entrepreneurs, a lot of them tend to think that financing is the main reason why their business is not reaching to the level where it is. However, the education and the knowledge plays a key role in developing small entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs. I think it has a lot to do with mentorship, not having the right person to guide you along that entrepreneurship journey. Because the thing is, it's very easy to make mistakes, and mistakes can be very costly. However, what we at the Dominica Youth Business Trust have done is that we have a mentorship program. So for all entrepreneurs who are willing, we try to pair them off with a mentor. And those persons are normally persons from the private sector or public sector with some business expertise or expertise in any particular field that they work in. And they work one-on-one with the entrepreneur for a duration of about 1 year.
The Enterprise Development Officer says participants will have more skills to fine-tune following the completion of the Entrepreneurial Development Program.
What's next is that we have a small competition afterwards called the Business Plan Innovation Award, where participants are asked to submit their business plans to a review committee. Those persons will then score the business plans, and somewhere in September we'll actually have the entrepreneurs come and pitch their business idea. So it's one thing to write a business plan or perhaps get somebody to write it for you, but it's the next thing to pitch your business, similar to like how you see on Shark Tank and those other TV shows.
This is the 15th cohort of entrepreneurs participating in the DYBT's Entrepreneurial Development Program.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
We are strong, We are resilient and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid. But there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. We're in this together. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD, all for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better. Your old tablet? That's so 2020. Get a Samsung A7 tablet from Flow for only $99 when you sign up for a new all-in or all-in plus bundle. Enjoy faster broadband speeds to surf and stream, more TV channels in HD to stay entertained, and unlimited Flow-to-Flow fixed minutes to stay in touch with everyone you love. So sign up today for a new bundle from Flow. Visit discoverflow.co for more information. Terms and conditions apply.
To end the news, the headlines again. The Ministry of Health optimistic the country can achieve herd immunity against COVID-19 by August. Investigators from the CARICOM Implementation Agency for Crime and Security arrive on island to look into the death of a man who was in police custody. And Dominica launches another initiative to encourage more visitors to the country. Feel free to access our past newscasts on our YouTube channel. On behalf of the entire production team, I am Andrea Louis, and to all of our viewers around the world, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful weekend.